Good afternoon, my friends. This is Fuse from Airsoft Warfare 141 in the War Room. It's been a while since I streamed a new update, so I wanted to keep you guys in the kitchen. What's going on? Our season is full on its way right now. As we all know, that ticks are very prevalent. Please be careful when you're out there to not pick any up. Every time you bring your clothing home, what I've learned through my experience, and through a friend of mine who's actually a big mountaineering guy, he says that he finds an open spot in his house where there's just a wall and no other objects around it. And what he does is he puts his clothes, when he strips them down, like straight from the door to that point, he goes to the wall and he strips his clothes down and then he drops them kind of scrunched against the wall. And to my understanding by nature, that ticks will like to go for height. It's kind of like their predatorial thing, right? The height advantage. So what they do is they'll start climbing up the wall. So you'll see them start going up the wall, and it's a lot quicker way to thin the ticks out. Please be careful out there, guys and gals. We don't want you guys to get any funky diseases. Yeah. So we're coming live out of Nelson, British Columbia. For y'all know that this is my attempt to keep the airsoft community here tight knit through our two favorite clubs, as I recall. One is the Kootenai Airsoft Club. They are one of our oldest, longest running clubs around here. Very reputable, great people. I know the gentlemen who run it well, and they're outstanding people. The other club is Airsoft Warfare 141, which I was the co-creator. My daughter was also one of the creators. There were original 6, and just everyone decided to go their own ways over time. Life first is what I always say, right? Airsoft second. So in that hindsight, that we, through the 5 years, I've been trying to keep this club going, and through all the people around me, I appreciate you, and we are going to keep going on. We chose to go a different angle with Airsoft Warfare, more of a research and development laboratories where we can actually put better quality games together, better themed games. In my way, it wasn't really kind of helpful to have two clubs that were kind of directly and indirectly competing with each other. When we all go to Milsims in the BC area, the British Columbia area, we always end up going as the Kootenai squad. We do fly the flags of 141. We are trying to be more on the hub now of innovation. Just due to the problems that we have around here, is like a lot of it is just lack of fundage, and we are trying to be a non-profit society for airsofters. It's a community collective, so it's basically whoever brings to the table, whoever wants to donate, who wants to take that free time. They are the ones that are truly building the airsoft quality out here and the Kootenays. So give those guys hugs, man. Give them highs. Like every time you see them, man, just let them know who they are. I'd like to go through a list of names, but it's not really my place to do so. You will see them stand out in the community, and we do want you to acknowledge these people, because without them, the airsoft would have been done a long time ago out here. Another prevalent point I want to bring up, a really good thing. There's a murmur in our community about a gentleman and his brother that are talking about starting an airsoft store in the region. I want to commend them. Thank you. It's about time that we had somebody wanting to take retail for that sort of thing out here seriously. To the area that we're in, it is a very peaceful area, and people are very kind of hippie-ish. Violence, people perceive airsoft as a violent sport. It is not. We are trying to emphasize that this is a sport. This sport is our sport, okay? A lot of us use it to just blow off steam. A lot of us do it for better health, as such as myself. I am a 50-plus guy. I'm not going to go into details, but we need this. And that's, for a lot of us out there, when you're in a neutral thinking environment, such as the Kootenays, where everyone's so peaceful, it is a well-kept secret. It's kind of like, I don't know, if you could actually compare it, it's kind of like a dirty sin, that you would like hide under a blanket and play in the dark and come out in your daily suit and go back to work and integrate into society and talk about happiness and love. Sometimes for a lot of us, this is how we can continue to put the suit on and go and pretend to be happy, because today's outlets are very restricted. So quads to the airsoft community, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys out here. So back to the store technique thing here. See, I think this gentleman is taking a large risk out here, and so what we're going to try to do is we're going to be doing more collectives with him and possibly, hopefully, his brother in the near future. We will divulge more information as it comes along, but there is a murmur, there is a bit of a beat out there stating that there is going to be a store, and as we are trying to grow here, please support your community, okay? The only way he can give you better deals that I would understand, because I was an ex-vendor myself, is that you've got to stay loyal to them, and it will be, I'm sure, fair on the startup, but over time, as they become more popular, then their product will, I'm sure, go down in price, and there will be better availability. Okay, guys, so hang tight here, okay? Remember, community first, right? We're trying to keep this thing going here. I appreciate you all for really putting your patience into it. Now, news on the front. I monitor, like I'd say about 80% of the chat rooms in Discord and in Facebook communities and stuff like that. Got to keep your finger on the pulse, right, people? Yeah. So, to all the new players, the younger players, okay, I just want to emphasize to you, young guys and gals out there, airsoft is awesome. It gives you the closest thing that you're going to get, depending on the intensity of level you want to put in. But it is going to be the closest thing you get to tactical awareness without actually having to go through some type of military form or training. We do it. We're trying to save the community as because we don't. Airsoft is cheaper, and we all know it's hard to keep in the game, pellet-wise and air. So that's why we don't do paintball. And out here, we try to emphasize that we want to use biodegradable pellets because we are, again, earth conscious, and we don't want to F things up. You know, if you can't afford the bios, then just try to dump less into the wilderness. Be more accurate with your shots. The plastics do eventually break down, but the bios are ideal because then they just start the automatic process of breakdown when they're exposed to elements. Okay, so the new players, I'm trying to get back to you here again. I like to float around because I have ADHD and I'm a very strange gentleman. I want you guys to represent us better. I'm sorry, but I've heard some banter, and I'm glad some of our senior people have stepped up and said, hey, we don't talk like that here. We look at it as airsoft is a privilege. We understand that out here that it is very temperamental. People get very lit, especially when you're walking around in camouflage, like I do. But hey, that's all I seem to have, and it's the only clothing that really can endure the abuse I give it. So we just want you guys to represent a little bit better. It's supposed to be an elite thing. Just keep in mind that it's an elite thing. It's a privilege. Again, it's not a right, it's a privilege. And we just want you to represent properly, because by your representation will determine if our club grows or shrinks. And we don't want that right now. Okay, we're evolving like literally dozens of players, new players every year, and we appreciate that. And we will commit better to you guys if you can commit to us. We do like to try promotionals and stuff like that out there too, like courses, guest appearances that I'm working on with other divisions and people you'll see in the future. Don't want to divulge too much on that. So basically, please, new players, represent properly. Okay, please. We don't talk like that. There's no room for racism. None. Zero tolerance will get you punked. You're gone. We will not even consider it being a joke. Okay, so you got to calm it down. Okay. We pride in especially in Airsoft Warfare 141. If you look at our division banner, it has miniature flags of each country that has participated in our group. Some are favorable, some are not, that people claim, but I don't care, okay? we're one planet trying to enjoy each other's company, and if we all don't get along, it's just going to be pretty sloppy and nasty. We don't have room for vendettas, okay? It's all playful vendettas out here. We don't go there, okay? Especially in our media. If you're making comments like that, you got to watch what you post into our media, or we're really going to get upset and you'll get banned, okay? So we're trying to keep it as a very professional league of people, okay? We do a lot of milsims every year. Actually, a lot of people do. So you'll see that they kind of formulate into squads and groups and stuff like that. So please just keep your eyes open. Don't be afraid to talk to people. Okay, we don't have cooties. We're just all basically trying to learn each other out here, and that's how we work together. So, in that, new guys, always look out for your people, represent properly, and just chill it on the vendettas. Okay, we don't need that crap here. All right. So, good thing there. That's squashed and quashed. Okay. With new things on the laboratory side, we are trying to figure out more on the radio stuff. Just trying to make your typical Baofeng UV5 bars a little more private, a little more random, just more preparation for milsimming and stuff like that. So I'm very happy about that. I hope people can get on board with that. A lot of the people claim that the technology or the innovations that we're trying to put forward are a little outdated, but the thing is people have gotten to the point where they hit the wall on certain things that they research, and then they just basically leave it at that, and people say it's old technology. But I've never actually found anyone who could actually make a full fail-safe program. So we'll work on that. And right now it's not like a big funky thing. It's just kind of like me in the lab diddling around, playing with these things. With other people throwing neat ideas at me and stuff like that. I do have a communications lab where it's actually like different forms of radios. I have computers with GPS locating software that will actually triangulate to a raw form of coordinates that you can track radio movement. It's just going to take a bit of time. So, like I said, life first always is our motto. Life first. And then after that, then airsoft becomes fun. I want to give a big shout out, okay, to Ghost. You know who you are, Ghost. I don't want to pull you out on the air, but thank you, man. You are a true warrior, and I appreciate what you do. If I even had 1/3 your energy, I would be dangerous. But thank you. And your family, God bless and love you guys. You guys are great people. And keep doing what you're doing, because you are literally the main heart valve of the airsoft industry. Thank you. So that kind of is going to wrap it up for the May version of 2025 War Room. There is going to be more particular content fed near. It's just I've been through a lot in the last 8 months. Breaking down, I've almost kind of croaked a few times there. So there's a lot of life changing right now. Just got settled back into my room here, so there's just putting everything back together. It is kind of, you can see my studio, just trying to keep it simple and stuff like that. I'm not a wealthy guy. I'm just an old guy who's just trying to keep this love alive out here. So, and I appreciate those who participate and stuff like that. Usually I'm not around. I'm either, working my butt off, or I'm out, or I'm just gaming, honestly. Okay, I have to break down. I am gaming a lot. But anyway, we're going to be feeding you more content, more direct content. So in the future, I'm hoping that I can get our mystery men who are starting this airsoft shop here in the Kootenays. Maybe we can get an interview with them. And, if anyone's got any great ideas and stuff like that. Again, I'm a solo independent creator. I don't have no team contributors or editing. It takes hours to edit a video. So I just want you guys to keep mindful that I am going to do what I can with what I have. If you want to feed me some airsoft bits and stuff like that, I'll do the editing. I love it. It's fun. It's just creating the stuff. It's just lengthy. So please, you can definitely send me some footage, or next time you see me in the field, light me up. Give me some sticks here to put some bits and audio on, and we'll do it that way. Again, just let's highlight this. Let's keep it going. I think you're a great community, and you guys need to really appreciate that and give each other a pat on the back. I am going to be attending more games, but we all know in the hindsight is I really love night games, and it breaks my heart when I can't make one. The day games are fun, but y'all can get greasy out there sometimes. Nighttime is where the old guys seem to roost better. So, and definitely. Any ideas for courses? Any ideas for just promotionals? Would love to. And just remember to keep in mind that the community is a non-profit community. There is no money for patches. There's no money for product at this time. It's what the heart of the people who want to contribute in is, then that's what we get out of it. Maybe in the future we'll get some money. I don't know, just to see how silly and how unworkable we are. You never know. But keep the faith, guys. Out. I appreciate you all, and I want you all to know that you are appreciated in this computer. And I'll just be taking a little more of this here. So yes, keep feeding the content, guys. And to our meal simmers out there right now, it's peak season. So there's 3 that I know of are going to be very hot and popular. So I wish I could be with you guys this year, but I can't. Again, I got to make some money. Pellets aren't free. Yeah, my weed and pellets aren't free. So definitely just give me a shout on Airsoft Warfare 141 at gmail.com if you have any interest. Or leave a comment below. I'd love to see more comments, and please make them constructive. If you're toxic, you're just going to be kissing asphalt from far as I know. So, yeah, so love your people, okay? If not, the scary night fuse will come and get you. Take care.